everybody. Thank you, judges, for coming out today. I know you took the time out of your day, and we really appreciate that. We just want to let you know. So I'm going to begin our pitch with a small story. My family is not completely from the United States. We are partially from Mexico. And so during the summer and vacation, we try to go over there and see them. Now, my mom is someone who likes to bleach her hair because as she ages, she feels a little bit worse about herself. But I tend to remind her that she's just as beautiful as she is. But she usually likes to take certain shampoos and things that we enjoy here in America that they don't have in Mexico, or in other foreign countries as well. And so, in order to solve this problem, she decided to take her favorite shampoos. Now, during the airport, her stuff got stolen and the luggage was not able to be found. Until someone tried to book a flight, or I apologize, someone tried to abort a flight and the TSA sensors went off. Simply because of TSA regulations, 3.6 fluid ounces are not allowed on airplanes. Now, thank God that TSA had those regulations because we did get our stuff back, but unfortunately she had to throw it away because it's just not allowed on planes. But we decided this was kind of a problem. What if the things we enjoy here, we wanted to enjoy over there? It didn't feel like home, and certain stores over there don't have the things we need. So for such a complicated problem,
we've come up with a simple solution. Hi everybody, I'm Miguel Alvarez, the CEO.
I'm Gabriela De Leon, the web developer.
I'm Maria Marcelino, I am the secretary.
I am Jason Ortiz, I am the CFO.
I'm Christian Ross, I am the co-CMO.
I'm Stephanie Trujillo, I'm the co-CMO.
And we're Effortless Voyage. Now, I'm here to tell you a little bit about our customer. As I explained before, they're passengers, airplane passengers, who want effortless flying. Now, I mean effortless flying because you're a little bit stressed out when you can't take the things that you want on your airplane. TSA regulations, again, limit the things we can take, and when we're over there, it's kind of hard to find all the things that we need. So, we decided we needed to cause a little bit less stress for these customers.
So what's the problem? The problem is time preparation, which this means that not everyone has enough time to go to their local retail store and purchase all these items. And TSA regulations, because TSA only lets 3.6 fluid ounces on the airplane, and you might want to take more than TSA regulates. And forgetting, when we say forgetting, we mean now not everyone has enough, not everyone remembers everything they need to take on the airplane. And for pricing, that it kind of ties into luggage weight, that not everyone could pay for their luggage to weigh more, because they charge more when your luggage is overweight. And the solution. Our solution is a box that is mailed to your travel destination with the items that you need to travel.
So moving on to our cost structure and our revenue stream. So our cost structure would be of $12.41, which will contain a Dove soap bar, Colgate toothpaste, toothbrushes, facial masks, shaving cream, deodorant, and a cola. Our revenue stream for the small box would be a cost of $25, as you can see up there. So moving on to our competition. Who is our competition? Our competition is Walmart, because like every other store, Walmart has what you need and for a really good price. And that's where, and they also ship domestically, and by domestically I mean that they ship to your homes. Another competition that we have is drop shipping, because of course they can deliver things to your homes.
Alright, so on to our unique value proposition. So what are we and how are we unique? So we ship to your travel destination. Basically, we're going to start off by shipping to any travel destinations within the US, because that's the market that we're starting with. And we have affordable prices, and by that we mean the prices in the box are going to be cheaper than you would normally buy them for in the stores. And we're going to have a wide variety of different brands that the customers can choose from to put inside their box. And so our market size. So for the numbers, 48% of all travelers in 2017 flew via airplane. And so the areas that we're starting with right now are Kings County, Tulare County, Fresno County, and Madera County. And so with those numbers, we've come up with a total of 258,484 customers. And the way we got to our SAM was looking at the people who were between the ages of 30 and 49, as most of the travelers were within those age ranges either for business reasons or for family purposes, and as well as the income that was above 50,000 in these areas as well. And so by the end of the first year, we plan on serving at least 250 customers.
So, our MVP would be dropshipping. What dropshipping basically is, it's when you are the middleman between the customer and the retailer. And that's not what we're gonna be, but that's just the closest thing we can start off, the easiest and cheapest way we can start off. We're gonna conduct surveys. We're gonna ask people like, how often do you travel? What do you take when you travel? And the social medias we will be using would be Pinterest and Instagram.
Yeah, and so to continue on, we created this 7-week calendar that would let us get together our company and become more structured. So for week 1, we intend to completely have up and running the website, because right now it's under construction, so there's still a lot of implementations we can have. And for week 2 is our social media posts. Like for right now, we have a lot of posts, but we want to make sure that they're each that they correlate with either a theme or they have a certain problem we're solving, and of course with keyword research that both marketers know how to do. And for week 3, we're planning on adding more products, because so far on the website we only have 8 products, so we would want to add more. And for week 4, we like to create a box design. And that at the time we would also have our first boxes that we can implement this design on. And week 5 is take pictures on the boxes to put not only on our website but also on our social media posts. And week 6 would be start marketing the boxes. And this would be, of course, with the keyword marketing that the marketers know how to do as well. And then week 7 is sell on Mercari, which is an online store that anyone can start selling off of. And they do have some selling fees, so we might end up changing some prices based on the fees. So we'll go on to the website. So this is what you first see when you get onto our website, and our slogan, travel like you never left home. And as you scroll down, there'll be an about section that says a little bit about who we are and how we're gonna make flying more effortless and hassle-free. And right here are some products we have so far. And the store actually already works. We can already get orders and stuff, but we just have to try to put in more plugins, because, for example, shipping right now is free, but we want to put a flat shipping rate as well. And we have some categories as well. And then this is for where our promotions, where they can see our boxes, which would be on Pinterest and Instagram. So that's pretty much it. We also have a team page where we have all of our team members on there and what they contribute to the team. And of course, with Pinterest, we'd also want to create blogs, such as like, top 10 essentials for traveling, or forget-me-not list for people that are intending to travel. And last but not least, our contact page. So if you guys are willing to help us create this Effortless Voyage, which is an idea we have created in less than 3 weeks, then we'd appreciate the support. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to start with, so where did this idea come from?
This travel, well, I've flown in airplanes. My last travel was over December to Seattle, and I couldn't take a lot of the products with me that I wanted.
And you started with your story, so this is just all is not from your story, it's from a collective story?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're gonna be on that end, or you may wanna figure this out, I'm just gonna kind of point this out, because once the body movement started happening, I stopped looking at the slides. So you were here, this is a good balance. We got 3 and we've got 3, right? And then all of a sudden, I got mixed in you hiding behind the ladies.
Right.
So I didn't know what was going on there. So I would just suggest whoever's speaking, you guys stay in your spots, and then that person just steps up. Right.
You were
And
covering the
then,
slides.
and then you step back, and then you kept going over here. You know, you were kind of blocking for a little bit. Then you stepped out of the way. And then you went over there and was watching what's going on over there, expecting to be entertained. And then you just kind of left the balance off. So same with you ladies. Just make sure you kind of step up because you have a good spot. But then step forward and do your presentation. That was a big thing because it distracted me from what was happening here. And it was hard for me to tell the story. So the story really comes from you gentlemen encountering products you couldn't ship and find. I'm just going to go over some quick notes. I'll start from this end and then we'll go down. I didn't see anything in here for men. And then your social media that you're trying to engage and reach people, you're not even trying to reach men. And maybe think about, maybe think about doing some research on how many men versus women even travel or travel alone. So what are the demographics of people who do travel to figure out who your customer base is going to be? If you had this problem, and if I look at the website and your men's products were 0, that's kind of interesting to me. So throw some men products in there too, as well as just the women, and consider how you're going to reach them besides just Pinterest. Where are men online? Where are they? You know, what social media platforms do we use? I kind of have a few things here. I think your competitors are not just Walmart, but other shippers. And I was interested in who's going to do your shipping, how much the box itself is going to cost. Can we go back to the slide that shows product information?
Yeah.
So who's going to actually do your shipping? Are you going to pick a vendor? Is it going to be UPS? Is it going to be FedEx? That type of thing.
That was a question I had as well.
Yeah.
This one?
I probably think back one more. I think probably my biggest concern is you told me the story that your mom can only get this one special product in one place and you can't have it everywhere. But when I go to the website, you're telling me what to put in the box. You're going to make me have Colgate and Dove and stuff like that. When I thought the experience was I can put what I want in the box and have it shipped to me. So if I go to Mexico, there's only stuff here in Mexico I can only get here and ship it back to me in America. So when I get back, it's there waiting for me, and vice versa. They only have the greatest Colgate and Dove here in America, but when I go to Mexico, I want to be able to use it there. So I ship it to my destination so it arrives when I get there before me. So I got a completely different story on what's happening here.
Can I add to that since
Yeah.
we're on that? So have you guys done research as to what countries specifically you can't get products in? Because my experience, like, I've traveled to Italy, I've been to other countries. You can get anything you want there that you can get in America. I mean, you can go, they have pharmacias right when you get out of the airport. You can literally buy anything that you want. So have you done research as to what countries this may be an issue in and target people that are traveling to those countries as destinations? Just a thought.
No, yeah, we haven't hit that yet, but it's definitely something we will look into after.
That's
And
great.
one other thing on top of that too is you're assuming that everybody traveling is going to be taking carry-on baggage only. When you check bag, you can take anything you want.
There's a
in a check bag.
Yeah.
So what percentage of the people that you've been doing your research on that are traveling with carry-on only that this may apply to?
Well, I think but even if we're considering carry-on only, the issue is 3 ounces, right? That's the issue. You want to be able to take here. This is my favorite shampoo, right? It's here, and I can't take it. So that's really kind of the issue. So it would have to be check on or ship it.
Yeah.
Because that's what your story said. That's the only reason we're going with that. Your story was about limit on ounces.
And my question is effortless. So it's a, like, if I don't have to worry about packing, I have an electric toothbrush, so I have to take that. But if I don't have to worry about lotion, all the liquid stuff, right? Toothpaste, all that kind of stuff. That actually, that's appealing. But is it convenience that I can order the stuff ahead of time and it'll be there when I get there, or is it that I can't get these specific things? I mean, because it's not clear.
And so it's you order it ahead, at least a month, just so we can actually have it there for when your arrival.
So it's a really, really, really good idea because this does solve a problem that exists. I was somewhere and I bought a bar of soap and it went through the scanner. I had to empty out all my bags so they could see it was a bar of soap that they saw in the X-ray.
Yeah, or you have to, the day before or 2 days before you travel, you got to go get the travel size, squeeze all your stuff into those and pack those and it's on a separate thing, and because you have to be able to take that out when you go through. Could be beneficial.
Yeah, and I bought the bar of soap in the airport. It was crazy. And it wasn't liquid.
Probably
It
costs
was
as much
bar
as the
soap.
box.
So that you are solving a real problem. But I just think about the disconnect between your story and then me having my favorite product shipped ahead of time, that kind of thing. And so I do have a list of things that you may not know the answers to all of these yet, but I am going to put them in here, so I just hope that your team kind of reads through them and it gives you good feedback to go back with and then speak to your mentor about as well.
Thank you.
And so the price of the box, you have $25. But if I add in a whole bunch of different things, it's going to be different based on what's in there.
So under development, we do have a larger box. We just haven't had the price structured for those yet. And so we didn't want to put those in just yet. We didn't want to be certain about what we had. And so that's why we only included a small box. This would include 5 to 7 items. Bigger box would be 7 to 10, depending on how long you are staying. And it is selected, so you can select what you want. I'm not sure if you saw, but we did have a category for men.
Yeah.
But
I saw the category.
Yeah.
But it was very minimal.
Zero in there. It was zero.
And
That was zero.
we had a demonstration box or prototype that we were going to show you, but we got left up in one of the classrooms. It's upstairs actually. And the products that Gabby had mentioned earlier, that she was saying there's only 8 products on the website, is because those were the products we've gotten for the box, and we do plan on adding, like you said, men's products and other women's products, and then a general category for bathroom products that aren't necessarily for men or women, which comes in like toothpaste and stuff like that.
Right.
It's not necessarily for like just one gender. So as she was saying, for the calendar, we're going to add more stuff onto the website and then expand the variety of items that we're going to be shipping.
Yeah, and having the 0 in men, that was actually my bad because we had products that could go for both men and women, so I took them out all of the men and just made it into a category, but I didn't do that for the women, so it would have been 0 for women too.
No worries.
except for like
Just think about where you're going to reach them into.
Right.
Just have Pinterest and where else again?
Instagram.
So just think about that.
Is there do you guys have competition? Is there anybody doing something like, I've seen like ship sticks, they'll ship your golf clubs, that there's certain things where they'll ship for you. Is there somebody that's doing
So we do
something
find
like this?
absolutely no direct competitors for specifically traveling and drop shipping. Drop shipping was the closest we came to a direct competitor. And then the only reason we said retail source, such as Walmart or Target, is because they actually sell travel kits.
Yeah.
But again, that's the thing we're trying to completely avoid.
Yeah, and you're actually saving the customer a little bit, because then if I'm in a city, I'm going to buy all the stuff that I want and probably try to ship it to myself. You know what I mean? So I'm in some other city, oh man, I like this, let me find a place to go put it in the box and ship it to myself. So when I get back, so you're even saving me from doing that. So pretty good.
Yeah, and we also have like the connections to wholesalers right now currently, and so for right now, the ones who are going to be shipping would actually be my parents, because they are a wholesale retail for personal items like this. So they told me on how like they'll up the price a little bit for wholesale. So instead of something costing 50 cents for them, they'll charge us 60 cents.
So you're going to use Macari. You're going to use that website. It allows you to customize your order and then send you the order to ship.
Well,
So there's going to be an experience shopping from your site versus shopping off of another platform.
an experience. What would it experience
So,
shopping?
When I visit your website,
Uh-huh.
I have an experience of shopping there where I can customize everything because you built your website for me to shop that
Yeah.
way. Does the other website, Macari, does it allow me to shop the same way, customize place the order and then
Yeah.
your parents get it to ship it?
So yeah, Mercari, what it is just like you can have your own personal store, just like Etsy.
like
And
Etsy.
yeah,
Okay.
so we have a bunch of products, and they know we're the ones that have it, and it's easy communication too, direct communication with the customers.
But that is simply for, minimum viable product. We do plan on making our own boxes and then using our
Yeah.
own website for doing experiments later on.
So you have sample boxes?
We do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if nothing else, just take a picture of them and get them on the site, so if you ever can show it again, just have it on the website. Good stuff. One last one, have you surveyed anyone?
We've surveyed 12 people so far.
Do more.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I've got.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Just new presentation, introduce yourselves before. So come in, you're going to make a presentation to other people, potential investors in the future. Come up, shake hands, make eye contact, greet us, tell us who you are at that time. Then go into your presentation, but when you come in the room, we want to know who you are.
Yeah,
You
we-
stood up there for a long time with just some dead space. Excuse me.
Yeah, we apologize for the miscommunication. We weren't supposed to go until like.
No
need to
worries about that.
apologize. Yeah, no need to apologize.
on that.
We're just giving you good feedback, so, you know.
Thank you.